What's up, everyone? Good morning and welcome to another Weeds Garage vlog. Hope you all are having a great day already, and I hope your evening was wonderful. We haven't shown many rides on the channel as of late, so I just wanted to do a walk around on the dirty Subaru WRX. Excuse me, it's my corona. Well, hopefully I don't get demonetized for that. I gotta make sure I cut that out. It's dirty, it needs clean, but I just wanted to do a little cold start this morning. Hope you all are having a great day. Today, we're doing a few different things. We're gonna be doing some cleaning up here in the shop. One of the other days when Jeremy was out there blasting, he didn't realize that being so close to the door, a lot of that media was coming in here. And we did do a pretty good sweep that evening, but we really need to like move stuff and clean it. And we want to do some more rearranging just so we know where our tools are. When we moved everything out here from the other shop, Jeremy got stuff straightened out, but it was more kind of like putting things in places just because they fit or doing things quickly, so we don't necessarily know where everything is. So to save us some time from having to look for everything, we're gonna go ahead and kind of get some stuff organized. Again, we're gonna do a good sweeping on the shop. We need to give this a good wash down, but that's gonna be a little bit, although we do have a Honda Accord news coming up. Now with the stuff that we got going on cleaning the shop, I don't want the vlog to be filled with a bunch of time lapse. So today I am gonna be going over a couple of things. One, we're gonna be talking about the Honda Accord G23 Frankenstein build. We are also going to be doing a second update on the Eastwood Hot Coat PCS 1000. And the reason that we're doing that is we're still getting a lot of people that are seeing the first video and they're not necessarily seeing the second video, and they kind of want to get an update on if it's actually working. There have been some people that have seen the second video and they still have some questions. So I just kind of wanted to go over everything with that again and keep you guys updated with the Eastwood Hot Coat PCS 1000. Again, there might be some time lapse of us cleaning, but first I want to go ahead and jump into the Honda Accord G23 Frankenstein build. So let's get down and talk about that. So before we get into the 1998 Honda Accord G23 build, I just want to remind you that if you like car builds, powder coating, fun and shenanigans, consider hitting that subscribe button down below and becoming part of the squad. Also, if you click on the bell and you put on all notifications, YouTube's gonna send you little alerts every time we upload new content. That way you don't miss a vlog or any of our special videos. Also, consider giving this video a thumbs up and liking it. If you find any humor, any value, or anything like that, it does help our channel grow tremendously. We've had a lot of people that are liking the content that we've been putting out lately, and it's helped us again tremendously to grow our channel, and we appreciate you all for that. So if we do something or have something that strikes a nerve or is funny or anything like that, go ahead and consider liking. Also, if you have any questions about anything, comments, concerns, drop them down in the comments below. If you look at our previous videos, we do reply to everything. So drop your comments down below, like this video and help us grow. That's a good way to help support the channel too. We do want to thank Martin Brela and Natasha, our top 2 Patreon supporters. If you want to help support the channel on Patreon, we have a link down in the description. I believe it's the first one. Also, there is a link to our merch store. If you're interested in helping the channel out that way, definitely go check that out. Now let's go into talking about this 1998 Honda Accord G23 build. So what we have here is the original motor in the car. It's an F23A1. One of the cylinders is bad on it. We purchased this car for 200 bucks for a build. When we purchased it, we wanted to do something unique. Now, a lot of people were talking about doing a J-Series swap. There were some people saying do a J2JZ. There were some people saying do a K-Series. And after going through and looking at a lot of things online, there's something that's kind of been growing in popularity but hasn't been done a whole lot. And that is a Frankenstein build, what they call a G23. It's an F23A block or A1 block. It's K-Series pistons with an H-Series head. Now there is some...
I'm listening.
It's so funny, every time I say K-Series, Siri responds, but when I ask her to respond, she doesn't. Basically taking parts from 3 different engines. The H-Series head does bolt right onto the F-Series block. There are some extra oil holes that we'll have to plug. They actually have a kit for it. So this is very unique. We're probably going to have to get the block bored a little bit and honed, but we do have a compression ratio that we're shooting for. We would like to put 1 or 2 turbos on this, and we are gonna be giving this car away after we do some races with it. So are ways to enter. Every dollar you support on Patreon gives you an entry, and every dollar you spend in the merch store gives you an entry. You're also automatically entered by subscribing to the channel. So if you want to learn more, there's going to be a lot more in future videos for that, but we are giving this away after we run some races in it. So what we've got right now, we've been busy working on the powder coating company and getting that ready, but one of the things that we want to do today is we want to get the flywheel off so we can go ahead and get this block mounted on the engine stand and we can start tearing everything down. The cylinder that is bad, we don't know if it's damaged and if the block is still able to be used or not. So we do need to get this tore down, find out if we can use the block. If we can start to proceed with cleaning the block, possibly either powder coating it or high temp painting it and getting on with this build. If we can't use the block, then we're gonna go ahead and find another F-Series block and we're gonna go ahead and continue with the build that way. So over the next week or so, we are going to go ahead and start doing some more work on this. We don't have any chemical stripper or chem strip coming in until Thursday or Friday of this week, meaning that we're not going to be doing a whole lot of powder coating in the next couple of days. I probably will have stuff I have to do for the courier company, and that's fine. The courier company is there to support when the powder coating company doesn't have a lot of jobs going on. But what that allows me to do in the mornings or at night, along with Jeremy, is it allows us to go start doing some work on this engine so we can start getting this thing torn apart and getting it put back together and doing this build. We have a lot of things that we do want to do with the build. For starters, we really need to take as much stuff out as we can and clean this bay. We do have a new power washer hose that's going to be here in a couple of days, and we know that before we put anything back in there, we want to go ahead and get this cleaned out very well. We might actually strip it and paint the bay. The only thing is since we are going to be giving the car away, we don't want it to be a full race car. We would like it to be street legal. Now, if you guys would like to win a full race car and you want us to build it out, then go ahead, let us know in the comments below. Tell us your thoughts and tell us your opinion on it. We were just kind of figuring if it made good horsepower and ran like 12s or 13s and was a good street car, then it's faster than the WRX, which a lot of things are. But anyway, it would be just a great vehicle to go ahead and do the little giveaway with. The plan with the whole thing was when we got it is we wanted to build it and make it faster than the WRX, and that's when we were going to give it away. So we'll basically build it, race it for a few races or race it for a season, and then turn around and give it away. We were hoping to have it going by April or May, but if we have to do paint and all that other stuff, since this is our first build, we do expect that it's going to take a little bit longer than a lot of other places, so it may not be till the end of the season. But regardless, once we get it running, once it's faster than the WRX, we are going to be doing a giveaway, and all you have to do to get your first entry is just subscribe to the channel, so make sure you do that. Anyway, couple of things. If you want us to do the bay, what color? Also, what color should we do the block? Now, we are going to continue to do the car resprayed as a purple. We don't know if we're going to keep the same color of purple or do a different color of purple. And we've got a whole bunch of parts that we are going to be powder coating purple and possibly shocker yellow. But we do want to know your idea on colors that we should do in the bay or maybe as a trim color. Let us know in the comments below. I'm excited to actually start moving forward with this build and getting some things going, and hopefully today works out right so we could go ahead and take this flywheel off, get the engine mounted on the engine stand, and possibly even get the whole thing tore apart, or at least a majority of the way. But before we can do that, we really do need to make sure that the shop is clean, that we got a table to set the parts on. That way we know what parts came out of what cylinder. We can look at everything and do this stuff correctly. So cleaning is going to be an absolutely big part of this. What's up, everybody? We got the shop swept up really good, some stuff straightened out, so we've got some room here. We actually have some room to mount the engine on the engine stand right here. Jeremy's out here doing some media blasting. Right now he's blasting off the hitch for the WRX. If you were around a while ago, then you know that it used to be purple. I blasted it and tried to do it shocker yellow before I realized I needed a base coat. So that base coat is going to be super chrome, and then I'm gonna do shocker yellow. So I'm gonna actually do that here today so we can go ahead and get my hitch done for the car, and you guys can see one of the colors that's gonna be on the WRX. He's also working on his wheels that he has. They're like this. He still needs to get the center part, but he's got one that's almost done, and he's got 3 more to do. But first he wanted to go ahead and do my piece for the hitch. That way I can go ahead and start on that, bring you guys some content there, some more super chrome and some shocker yellow. We do still plan on doing this today, but we want to wait and see if I've got any courier jobs before we get into doing anything with the engine, because I'm going to get super greasy, and if they call me, I'm going to have to go do a delivery and I'll be super greasy. So I don't want to do that just yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do some powder coating, and we'll get to work on that engine tonight. So here it is, all blasted. I'm gonna go ahead and put a hanger on it, tape off these threads, and then go ahead and hang it in the oven to outgas, and it'll be ready to throw some super chrome on it. Just a quick update, this is done outgassing, and we're gonna go ahead and let it cool and then apply super chrome and get it back in the oven. What's up, everybody? Just a quick checkup. We've got the part all done super chrome. It is just cooling right now. Once it cools all the way down, we'll go ahead and hit it with that shocker yellow. Okay guys, so here it is, all done shocker yellow. Now I didn't get any footage of me actually powder coating the shocker yellow. Jeremy was gone, and I was using the Eastwood dual voltage gun since it's such a small part. And when you do that, you have to actually hold a thing in your hand and push the button so you can add the static electric charge to the powder. So I was basically using both hands, one to hold that little controller and push the button, and one to hold the gun. And since it sprayed so quickly, I just figured, okay, but here it is done. It's been out of the oven. It's pretty much, it's like down to 95 degrees, so basically I can go ahead and touch it now. Jeremy's out sandblasting, but I'm gonna get a little bit of footage outside here so you can see it in the light.